Are you ready for a seismic shift in the Golden State Warriors' quest for another championship? Rumors are swirling about a potential blockbuster trade that could reshape the roster and elevate our title chances. Imagine adding a dominant force that could pair perfectly with our superstar duo, igniting our offense and fortifying our defense. This isn't just speculation. It's an opportunity that could redefine our season and reignite our dynasty. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button to stay in the loop on all the latest Warriors news. The Golden State Warriors have been making headlines lately, and for good reason. After a rocky start to the season, they've surged back into contention following a blockbuster trade that brought Jimmy Butler to the Bay Area. Now sitting at 7th in the Western Conference with a 32-27 record, the Warriors are riding high on the coattails of their new star duo, Stephen Curry and Butler. This dynamic pairing has sparked hope among fans, igniting dreams of another championship run. But the question on everyone's mind is, what's next for the Warriors as they look toward the offseason? According to Bleacher Report's Zach Buckley, there are 3 players the Warriors could target to further solidify their roster as a title contender. And trust me, these names are enough to get any Warriors fan excited. First up, we have Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yes, the Greek freak himself. Giannis has been on the Warriors' radar for quite some time, and if the Milwaukee Bucks experience an early playoff exit, there's a chance he might ask for a trade. Imagine Giannis paired with Curry and Butler. The sheer dominance of that trio could send shockwaves through the league. Can you picture the highlight reels? Then there's Kevin Durant. The man who helped us secure 2 titles during his tenure with the Warriors is again a potential target. There's been speculation about the Phoenix Suns going in a different direction. And if that's the case, the door could swing wide open for a reunion with Durant. Wouldn't it be poetic justice for KD to return to the Bay and chase another ring with Curry and the crew? I mean, who wouldn't want to see that? The chemistry they had was unparalleled, and bringing him back could reignite that magic. Lastly, we have Nikola Vucevic, a player who has already been on the Warriors' radar from the last trade deadline. Vucevic is a big man with offensive prowess that would mesh perfectly next to our star guards. Just imagine the pick-and-roll options with Curry and Butler feeding him the ball. It would be a nightmare for opposing defenses. But I'll be honest with you. While these names are tantalizing, there's a part of me that wonders if the Warriors might just decide to hold on to their current roster. After all, Butler's arrival has already made a significant impact, and the chemistry is building. So, what do you think? Was the acquisition of Butler the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, it feels like the Warriors are 1 or 2 key pieces away from being true title contenders again. But on the other, there's something to be said for building from within and allowing the team to gel as is. The front office has a tough decision ahead, and these trade targets will undoubtedly generate some heated debate among fans. And speaking of debate, I want to hear your thoughts. Do you believe the Warriors should swing for the fences this offseason? Or should they keep the current roster intact and build chemistry for a deep playoff run? Join the conversation in the comments below. Steph Curry continues to mesmerize us, and his recent performance against the Orlando Magic was nothing short of electrifying. Dropping 56 points in a 121-115 victory, Curry not only showcased his unparalleled shooting ability, but also reaffirmed why he's considered one of the best in the game. After the game, he shared some glowing remarks about the Magic and their head coach, Jamal Mosley. It's clear that Curry appreciates the energy of the Kia Center, which he called one of his top 5 places to play. This is a huge endorsement from a player of his caliber. Curry said, "You like the lights in the arena. There's certain arenas that you just enjoy. And who wouldn't?" The atmosphere in Orlando was electric, with Warrior fans filling the stands and creating an environment that Curry thrives in. He noted, "It just looks different. You feel a different energy. This is the kind of environment that players live for, and it's exciting to see Curry love playing there, even if it comes at the expense of the home team." But let's not ignore the fact that the Magic are struggling, especially when it comes to shooting. They currently hold the title for the worst shooting team in the NBA, with a mere 30.5% from long range. Curry's display of shooting might serve as a wake-up call for the Magic front office as they look to bolster their roster in the offseason. Could they be eyeing some sharp shooters to complement their young core? Curry's performance could be a recruiting pitch wrapped in a dazzling scoring display. It's a tough pill for Magic fans to swallow, but at least there's silver lining in Curry's praise. And speaking of praise, Curry didn't hold back when discussing Mosley. Having interacted with him during Team USA's preparations for the 2024 Olympics, Curry spoke highly of the coach's no-nonsense approach and passion for developing players. He said, "He seems very no-nonsense, but a guy that you could trust, is trying to bring the best out of you." That kind of trust is essential in a player-coach relationship, especially for a young team trying to find its footing in the league. It's clear that Mosley is doing something right, as players like Curry recognize the potential he brings to the table. Draymond Green also chimed in, confirming that Curry enjoys playing in Orlando. He emphasized that the lights and the energy in the arena are factors that contribute to Curry's success there. It's fascinating to hear players talk about their favorite venues, and it just shows how much the environment can impact performance. The Warriors' success has often been tied to their ability to adapt and thrive in different arenas, and hearing Curry mention Orlando as a favorite destination is a testament to that adaptability. Now let's talk about the future. With Curry's endorsement of Mosley and the potential for the Magic to make strategic moves this offseason, there's a lot to consider. Do you think this was the best decision for the Magic to bring in new shooters? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, you want to see them succeed and build a competitive team, but on the other, you can't help but feel a sense of pride seeing Curry shine in their arena. It's a double-edged sword. As a passionate Warriors fan, I'm curious to see how this all unfolds. Will the Magic take Curry's comments to heart and make the necessary moves? How will this impact the Warriors as they prepare for the playoff push? The stakes are high, and every decision counts. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Your insights are what make this community vibrant. Do you believe the Magic can turn things around with the right additions? What do you expect from the Warriors as they continue to build on their success? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all things Golden State Warriors, and make sure to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Let's keep this conversation going and dive deep into the future of our beloved team.